And by the way, Blac Chyna, I'm still proud of you because remember back in 2022, she did all that stuff. She got baptized because you remember before she got baptized, Blac Chyna was a devilish woman. She was out here doing drugs and all this stuff. So Blac Chyna, I'm proud of you, very proud. A dream that I've always had is having my own talk show, and guess what? I made that happen. Let's go.
Live from the heart of Virginia, it's the Darius Owens Show. Here we go, here we go, here we go now. Yeah, let me tell you now. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. The Darius Owens Show. Now, here's Darius.
Yeah. Welcome to episode 2. I'm so excited to be back on, and guess what? The hot tea stories today are blowing my mind. The tea is burning my tongue. Britney Spears is in hot water again, and guess what? Kevin Hunter is trying to sue the Wendy Guardian person when he was the whole person that got her in the guardianship. But anyways, let's get started with the hot tea. Come on. Oh, don't I look sexy? All see-through-y and thin. And guess what? I have another show appearance. Not my show, but another show appearance after mine. So let's get started. It's time for the hot tea. Come on. And I'm back for episode 2. I'm so excited to be back. I have this sexy outfit on with the blue pants. And by the way, I know a lot of people are like, Darius, why are you wearing this see-through outfit so much? Let me tell you something. I like being sexy and see-through, and I could pull it up if I want to and all of this and everything. But anyways, let's get started with this hot tea because I have some exciting stuff to talk about today. So this TikTok star, his name is Mainly Man. Now he's known for that famous catchphrase, boss and CEO. You know that man, he dresses up with the wigs and stuff and those blue suits and stuff. So anyways, he revealed that he's been diagnosed with HIV. Now he said he was first diagnosed over the summer. Now this is sad to me, but at the same time, just take a look first.
Hello everyone, boss and CEO here. I'm sorry. Manny with HIV and AIDS is here. I wanted to tell you guys the year it's been is one day after my birthday. I had an amazing birthday yesterday. The hospital had gained up, wished me happy birthday. I'm a lucky person, blessed. I just want to tell you guys a few things. Life been trying to take me out lately. From the accidents, the sicknesses and stuff, and then me finding out I had AIDS.
Now he's saying that his treatments cost $4,000 a month and he launched a GoFundMe. Now my question is, how does something like this even get HIV? He's not attractive at all. So I'm like, how would someone want to have sex with this guy? He's not attractive. His teeth are crooked. His face doesn't look accurate. His face is all over the place, honestly. But Mainly Man, I hope you heal and get better. And I'm not wishing bad luck or anything, but I'm just giving my opinion on how you look. But you know, you say you have HIV and all that stuff. So just start using protection. And even nowadays in 2025, protection isn't all that anymore, you know? So it's like, I hope you can heal from this, but HIV and AIDS and stuff, doesn't that kill you? Remember that famous baseball player back in the day that died from all of this? So I'm hoping that he can recover from this and not die. So anyways, did y'all see the story from the airport in Dallas, Fort Worth, where the worker was refilling the airplane and they claim he lost control of the hose? Now here he is feeling it and everything. To me, it looks like the hose broke in half to me. Allegedly, they're saying that the worker walked all the way away from the scene, and apparently this situation is under investigation now. I'm like, what is there to investigate? We saw that the hose blew up. We saw, see, this is my problem. The airport, they're trying to say that the hose, you know, or that he lost control of the hose. In my opinion, I don't see any lost controlment in this video. To me, it looks like that y'all weren't taking proper safer measurements and stuff, and the hose just broke in half. Maybe it was dry rotted. So airport in Fort Worth, just admit that y'all were in the wrong for not taking the right protocols and making sure everything was under the right stuff, because in my opinion, I don't think this is his fault. I think it's the airport's fault. So Taylor Swift is finally ending the Eras Tour with a big 2-part film. Now this will be involving a concert film and a behind the scenes from the tour. This will all include this will include private moments fans have never seen before, and this drops on December 12th on Disney+. In my opinion, when I was looking at and I was reading on The Sun, that's like a TMZ article thing, I was reading on this and I was like, behind the scenes moments that fans haven't seen. First of all, Taylor Swift has been in the news just about every month and every week, and I don't think we can go a week without hearing about Taylor and Travis. So it's like, what in the world? So I'm like, we've seen most of her life so far. It's hot in here. So this is the biggest story of today. So Nicki Minaj is claiming that someone's been using her American Express cards. Now she posted the screenshots on her of her charges with a $4,000, $8,000, and $5,000 charge. Now people are suspecting that it's her husband Kenneth Petty because allegedly police were called to her house last week after a domestic fight. Now Kenneth is only with Nicki for her money in my opinion because Kenneth doesn't like that girl. And remember last year while she was on her tour, he was bringing strippers in the house, and Nicki also just came out and said that she's not dropping the new album and she's not doing any more music anymore. Nicki, I don't like you, but I'm saying you don't let this stop you from making music. I mean, a whole lot of celebrities have ups and downs nowadays. You should not stop this little thing from, stop this from making you drop music. That's how you make money. And if you don't want to make money, then don't make music anymore, Nicki. But the way you're posting all these screenshots with people stealing your money, apparently you're losing a lot of money. And did you see where that they're saying that she might be going bankrupt and she's losing her house and $20 million or something like that? I just saw that. I don't know if it's true, but I'm gonna say allegedly because I don't need to get sued on this show. But I'm just saying, Nicki just dumped Kenneth. Y'all have been together since like 2019, 2020, but y'all have been together before that, but y'all didn't get married until like 2020, 2021. And even then, Kenneth looks like he's the type of husband that beats you all the time. So, oh well. So Britney Spears is in hot waters again after her husband, I don't know the name, but he is writing this memoir, and he's saying that Britney was standing in their son's bedroom in the middle of the night with a knife. He says this happened multiple times with both sons and it made them scared to stay in the house. Now Britney's representatives are strongly denying these claims, and Britney is accusing him of profiting off of her since she is no longer paying child support. Now a new article just came out last night and it's saying that he's now accusing Britney of doing cocaine while breastfeeding. This doesn't surprise me at all. Britney has always been that crazy celebrity in my head, in my opinion. So, I mean, Britney, if you did this stuff, just come out and come clean about it. Don't let people assume. And I know Britney has a lot of fans and they're out here like they're out for, But Britney, just come clean about it. But then the part where he was like, she's doing cocaine with the breastfeeding, I was like, that's a little much. So I don't know if he's just trying to make money off of her, but some of it seems kind of true because when you read the articles about what he wrote, he went really deep into it. So I'm like, maybe some of this is true and maybe some of this isn't. Just like, I love Michael Jackson, but I'm like, excuse me, I feel like some of the things that came out about Michael were true and then some of the things weren't true. So I'm like, Britney, just come clean if it is true. And if it's not, just sue the man. So Kevin Hunter is back to being broke and worthless, everybody. His lawsuit that he filed to try to take control of Wendy's guardianship got thrown out of the system. Now, he filed a lawsuit seeking $250 million and the right to take over Wendy's guardianship. I'm glad that they threw this one out. They don't need to throw any of the other ones out, but I'm glad that they threw this out because why is the reason that Wendy's in the guardianship now? Because of Kevin Hunter. Wendy was fine until Kevin got into all that mess and cheating and having the babies and stuff. So I'm like, why are you trying to take control of this woman's life when you were the one that put her in this situation? So I hope that Wendy Williams can get out of this. I hope she can get out of this. It's 2025. She's been in this since early 2022. It's 3-4 years now, and I don't get why they're keeping Wendy locked up like this because Wendy deserves to be free and with her family. And even if she does have the dementia like she does or claims, I don't think she has dementia because when she's on the Breakfast Club and all these interview platforms, and even when she went on The View, she sounds coherent. And I know a lot of fans, they were like, Wendy says, you know what I mean a lot. But even if you were a fan of Wendy in 2017, 2018, all that stuff, Wendy said, you know what I mean back then. So I'm like, people that want Wendy locked up, go to hell. People that want Wendy free, I love you so much. So please free Wendy, Judge. It's for Christmas, Judge, please free Wendy Williams. So Tyrese Gibson is back in court after his neighbors claimed that his dog killed one of their pets. Now, the dog allegedly got loose multiple times before it ended up killing the other animal. Now, Tyrese was previously charged with animal cruelty in Georgia. Now, this doesn't surprise me. Look at whatever his name is. Look at him. He doesn't look like the type to keep his animals locked up and caged up. You know, Tyrese probably saw a dog running. He was probably drinking on the couch drunk. He didn't care about that dog. So I'm like, oh well, Tyrese, get over it. Just give the people their money. So people are slamming Blac Chyna after she posted her ex-husband Rob Kardashian on her Instagram. Now Rob is her baby daddy, and she said that she'll always have love for him no matter what. And I don't get why people are slamming this woman, because, you know, when you fall in love with that first love never goes away. It doesn't matter what you do, it doesn't matter who you date, it doesn't matter who you talk to, it doesn't matter what type of dating apps you go on. Ask me, I know from personal experience. It doesn't matter any of that. When you fall in love with one person and that's the first love, you know, it's something about that first love that just sticks with you. You can go to therapy to get over it, like people tell me I need. I don't need therapy. I can talk to my friend Desire Henderson or my cousin Paris Gray or any of those people, or I can talk to even, I don't want to say, but I can talk to anybody, but nobody's gonna change the way that I think about this certain person, because I love this certain person so much and this certain person has made a big impact on my life. So them slamming Blac Chyna, I don't even know why they're slamming her. Maybe they've never been in love to understand what it's like to try to get over her first love, but in my opinion, there's no reason to slam Blac Chyna. So Blac Chyna, congratulations on enjoying your life. And by the way, Blac Chyna, I'm still proud of you, because remember back in 2022, she did all that stuff. She got baptized, because you remember before she got baptized, Blac Chyna was a devilish woman. She was out here doing drugs and all this stuff. So Blac Chyna, I'm proud of you, very proud. So Kim Kardashian, everybody, she's dropping this new underwear line and she's calling them the ultimate bush. In my opinion, this is very unattractive to me, and I'm sure a lot of people, what does that say? I'm sure a lot of people. Oh, anyways, Kim is saying that they're a great look with lots of textures and colors. Now, this is when you know you have too much money and don't know what to do with it, because Kim Kardashian, you have so much money. You've dropped this, you know, that stuff that you put on your body and it makes you look skinny and stuff. She dropped that, but the fact that you're dropping these underwear with hair on it, that's disgusting. And I know it's probably synthetic hair, but who knows? It might be human hair, like, you know, like this. But anyways, Kim Kardashian, in my opinion, this is disgusting and you need to do something better with your money. So the judge, everybody, just blocked Donald Trump's orders from firing the government workers during the shutdown of the government. So while federal workers are already struggling to pay rent and buy groceries, you wanted to fire them, Trump. Then Trump had the nerve to say that there's beautiful black women walking around with the MAGA hats on in Chicago. Take a look.
And the people of Chicago are walking around with MAGA hats. You have women, beautiful black women, walking around with MAGA hats. Please let the president in, and we don't care how he does it. They're not interested in National Guard or Army, Navy, bring them in, Marines, bring in the Marines. They just want the crime to stop. And more so because of the success that we had in D.C. I think if we didn't have that success, nobody would even believe it.
Trump, you need to stop with all the lies. You know, Trump, you just need to go on somewhere and enjoy your life. And some people, I know some people kill themselves for bad reasons, but Trump, think it's time for you to go ahead and phew. Anyways, guys, so T.S. Madison is going off on people and telling his fans that being a racist white person and being a homophobic black person is on the same side of the coin. Now, T.S., there's a big difference. There's a difference when someone's just flat out gay, but when you were born a man and you completely changed your gender like you did, that's when the homophobia comes in. You know, don't try to switch the script and act like you weren't a man when you came out of your mom's vagina, okay? By the way, his boobs are very saggy. I'm sorry, but I don't get how he's gonna try to come out here and say that being a racist white person is the same. It's not the same, you know? I don't mind gay people, but when you go out here and completely change your gender and stuff, that's a whole nother level, so go on somewhere. So anyways, Tammy Roman is speaking of homophobia, everybody. Tammy Roman is getting slammed because she isn't letting her daughter's girlfriend attend her graduation. Take a look.
Let me say this, I'm graduating, right? Mm-hmm. Getting my degree in.
She can't be in the.
She can't be there.
She can't.
Do you get what I'm saying? My girlfriend can't be there.
Why? That's true.
Exactly. There's moments that my people have.
Hold on,
Thank you.
Tammy.
Let's speak about it if we're going to speak about it. Let's speak about it.
Be there.
And I knew not to even tell. I told her, but she knew. She was like, "Okay, I can't be there."
Question.
Congrats.
With your other daughter,
Oh,
she's straight, right? Her boyfriend's in the past. She's never been allowed to bring her boyfriends around.
she would be.
She would be.
She would be.
And why is
Thank
what's the
you.
difference?
Because
Thank you. I love it. Now we talking for what you did. You leaned in. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
I'm leaning in.
Like, that don't seem fair.
Because there's something called confirmation bias. And when people think like you think or appear to be how you are, you're more drawn to those type of people. So my daughter is a heterosexual female.
And you know, I'm not even gonna try to cover for Tammy in this situation, but I'm gonna say this is what turns children away from their parents nowadays. And then she's gonna come home one day, maybe from school, or maybe she's just visiting Tammy for, I don't know, Thanksgiving or something, and Tammy's gonna be like, what's wrong with you? Why do you have an attitude? And her daughter's not gonna wanna talk to her because she did this to her. So Tammy, you better invite her girlfriend to that graduation, or you're not gonna have a relationship with your daughter for the rest of your life. I'm just saying. So Rachel Ray was seen outside of the Drew Barrymore show studio despite her health concerns from fans. Now, if you don't remember, she posted a video a few months back where she was slurring her speech and moving very slow. And in my opinion, I think she still looks awful in this new pic. She's only 57, by the way, but doesn't she look 87? Her face looks like it's from an alien, everybody, and her head is way bigger than her body. And by the way, her legs are just sticks from an oak tree back there. I mean, whatever her name is, I don't think this is a good look on you. And if something is going on, please come out to your fans and tell them. Don't have your fans worrying, because sometimes celebrities, they have those really loyal fans where it's like your friends or your family with the celebrity. Like if Wendy Williams was to pass away, please, knock on wood, I don't have wood, but I'm brown, so that's wood, right? But if Wendy Williams was to pass away, I don't know what I would do. You know, remember when Wendy was on her show in 2020 drunk, like, oh baby. Rick Ross. He has 2 baby mothers, 6 bedrooms. Suzanne, you know what I mean. Like that's how it would be if Wendy died. So just come out to your fans and tell them if something is wrong. Anyways, I'm excited for this story. So Lil Nas X has been seen for the first time out in public since his naked scene on the street. Now here he goes walking to his Jeep looking like he's stealing the Jeep. And by the way, I'm surprised he drives a Jeep, you know? But he was also just released from a treatment facility a few weeks ago. Now, Lil Nas X, I'm happy for you that you're free, but you still don't look all that sober. You still don't look like you're well. So, Lil Nas X, I hope if something is going on, I hope that you do get the help that you need. But Lil Nas, I feel like you fell off after Old Town Road. You know, that song came out in 2019, but after that, who heard from Lil Nas X? Nobody heard from him. You might have seen him at an awards show, but nobody heard from Lil Nas X ever since Old Town Road. So Lil Nas X, continue to get better, and please don't do any stupid stuff like that naked scene again. So a lot of people are upset with Eminem because he started dating his stylist. Now, you know, the stylist that does his hair and all that stuff, and he's saying that some work relationships just turn into love. And you know what? I can't disagree with that, because you know, you might go to work and that's where you meet a lot of people, honestly. So you might go to work and you might see somebody and you might start talking to that person, and then after a while they're just like your best friend, and then you eventually throw that, do you want to hang out? Do you want to go get dinner? Do you want to go see a movie tonight? And you go see that movie or you go out to that dinner, and after that, you're calling them on the phone every other day. Like my friend Zaya, we met in school, but we didn't start talking until, it's a long story, but we started talking, like me and Zaya, we had never really talked. We had a class together in 5th grade and stuff, but we never really talked. And then about 2 years ago, we started talking, and now me and Zaya talk all the time. We're on FaceTime every night, and you know, but she's working a lot now, so I haven't talked to her like I miss Zaya a lot. I'm a very lonely person. Anyways, you know, I've always had respect for Cardi B, but this just made that stronger. So Cardi B is coming out and she's saying that she understands the struggles of living these days, and I respect her so much for this. Take a look.
I feel so bad because I didn't realize how quickly they raised the rent prices, and I'm out here asking y'all to buy my album and shit. I am so sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Like, when I was looking at those rent prices, I was so disgusted. They need to give people, like, just because you don't have kids, they need to make it a little bit easier to get welfare, to get a little something, to get a little help.
I respect you, Cardi B, on on every level for this because a lot of celebrities, they don't even take the time to realize what it's like to be an ordinary person like this and having to do a 9-to-5 job Monday through Friday or even Tuesday through Saturday. A lot of celebrities don't realize that. They just look at their money and they're like, oh, I'm set for the rest of my life. But nowadays, even celebrities are starting to struggle. So, excuse me, what is wrong with me? I had a salad before the show. Anyways, but yeah. So Cardi B, thank you. So the iconic woman that originally named the Granny Smith apple has died at 91 years old, everybody. Now she was also the one who invented the saying, an apple a day keeps the doctors away. So her husband had come forward, and the crazy part that he mentioned was that she hated the taste of apples and she was more of an orange person. You know, this was very shocking to me, but Granny Smith, please rest in peace. I always quote you when I'm with my friends or whatever, you know, how about them apples? You know that saying that black people grow up with, how about them apples? But I throw in, how about them apples? A Granny Smith to be exact. But anyways, rest in peace. Now, Tiffany Haddish has always been a sexy woman, but then when she cut her hair, I was like, oh, she's ugly now. But Tiffany Haddish is saying that she feels like Kim Kardashian with her new glam look. Now look at her right here. I'm not even gonna lie, what's her name? Tiffany Haddish. Yeah, Tiffany Haddish looks great. You know, she cut her hair, but now she's wearing wigs and she's rocking the wigs with the lace fronts. And by the way, this lace right here, that's a good lace right there. You know, you don't see the lace. It looks like natural skin right there. So, Tiffany Haddish, I'm glad that you're being sexy like me. Guys, I have a story to tell you. So this guy, remember I've talked about him a lot. TC, that's my father. He called my phone the other day. I said hello. You know, I'm trying to be nice. He called me. I don't talk to him at all. He called me out of the blue. I'm at Sheetz. I'm leaving. I'm coming home. Hello. Hey, what you doing? Nothing, going home. You know, the first 5 minutes of this conversation started kind of peaceful. I was being a nice person. Then he went into how I asked him for money and he bought the car for me and everything. Let me tell you, the money that he brought my car with was the money that his dead mother left me. He didn't buy anything. That money has been sitting around for 5 or 6 years. He didn't buy the car. It was the money that she had left me when she died. Then he claimed that I always ask her for money. I said, I don't ask you for shit. I don't need you for shit. And by the way, when I had my little surgery when I was a baby, he wasn't at the hospital. Guess who was there? My stepdad. He was there. TC was out drunk and laid out on the couch, and now he wants to act like he's been in my life for the last 17, almost 18 years of my life. You know what, TC? You and all the people that say that I need to respect my father and give him another chance, you and your another chance. But anyways, that was the end of the hot tea. And up next, I have La Bria and her husband, but I might as well say Norbit and Respucia. Don't go far. I'll be right back. Don't go far, 'cause guess what? Darius is just now getting started. I'll be right back. All right, so we're back with La Brea and Ian Faulkner, and I might as well go ahead and say Respucia and Norbit. So Respucia's on the camera first. Hello, Respucia.
Well, hello. First off, everybody know that I'm Respucia Lattimore, and everybody know it's all about me.
Thank you. And how is Norbit doing? Because everything's all about you. So where's Norbit?
Norbit? Where's Norbit?
Norbit!
Here I come, Chop and Drop. I'm just coming, Lollipop, to give you a snack. Boss that!
Respucia, you know you don't need those donuts.
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh.
Everybody got the voluptuous.
Oh, okay. All right. Now, how many donuts do you have in there exactly?
I got all her favorites. Yeah. Not enough!
How long are those donuts gonna last you, Respucia?
Just until 2 more minutes.
Oh.
And you know.
Norbit, how is Respucia over there treating you?
My lovely. He is not supposed to be spoken to.
Okay.
Now you know. You can only speak when I tell you to. Damn it. I was just trying to do it.
Respucia, why are you so mean to Norbit? That's supposed to be your husband.
He's got to learn. He's gotta learn.
Okay.
It's tough love. You know. That's right. Now you may talk.
Well, now I have some questions for the both of you, starting off with Respucia, because you know she's so important now, right? All right, Respucia, are you still checking Norbit's phone every 5 minutes to see if he's talking to someone else besides you?
Damn it! I am.
And why are you doing that?
And he better not ever bring up that little skinny bitch name.
Norbit, how is Kate? How is Kate, Norbit?
It's just fine. It's just fine. Not as fine as Respucia Lattimore.
Okay,
Everybody know that Respucia is fine. Ain't that fine? I said ain't that fine. Yes, Lollipop.
You're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Respucia, I think it's time for you to get a new hairdo, though. You've had the hairdo since 07 when the first movie dropped.
This hairdo stays in style all day long. This is Respucia style. Okay?
Norbit, are we going to change the afro soon, or are you just going to keep the fro?
Respucia? I think I'm going to go with the... I like this look. It's a little retro, and every once in a while I wear my hat sometimes. I like my bucket hat.
Now, is that your option, or is that your choice, or is that her choice?
We agree on things. I agree, and he agreed, and I agree.
Okay, okay. Now, are y'all going to be making a new movie soon? It's been how many years, and we don't have anything?
It is time to bring back Respucia and Norbit.
I think it's time to get on the phone with Eddie Murphy. Go ahead and contact him.
Yes, we will.
Norbit, can you blink twice if you need help?
Hey, baby. Hello.
Now, with everything happening in 2025 lately, I need to know y'all's opinion on the president that we have now. What's your opinion on this situation?
My God. You know, if everybody in the world could just be and have me as president, the world would be better.
Norbit.
It'd be a lot more voluptuous
Lord.
in the world.
So you think people would vote for you, Respucia, if you ran for president?
Oh, yes.
Norbit, how do you feel about this? Do you think she should run?
She has a very a powerful presence. I think that the American people would stand behind her and you know, see us. She was standing in front of the country, and everybody would see Respucia, and everybody would get.
I don't think I would vote for you, Respucia. I think I'm gonna have to go with someone else. Because, you know, sometimes the world is already falling apart now. I think if you got in there, it would really fall apart.
No.
Okay.
See, that's where you're wrong, Darius. They do really good business, I think, at her company. I owned Lattimore Constructions for over 20 years. And we are excellent. Everybody knows Lattimore Constructions. Oh, pretty common. That's right.
Okay, all right. Now, Respucia, and I have this question for Norbit too. Now, do you still believe that when you got in the bathtub in that one scene, was it really raining outside, or was that just your weight overflowing the tub?
It's a little plumbing issue in the house, but I think it's very natural.
Plumbing issue.
It was definitely raining outside.
Okay, all right. And by the way, Respucia, I have to tell you, I was in middle school, and every time when it would be raining outside, I would say, "Sound like it's raining outside." I quoted you.
That was the rain. Respucia likes to soak her in. Okay? Everybody needs a good soaking. She likes the bubbly kind. Oh, yeah.
Norbit, what are you doing this Tuesday? Are you going to see Kate?
Tuesday. Well, we were just thinking of putting together a little fundraiser. I don't want to hear about that city bit, okay? Don't mention her name. We just like to do our part. Don't do our part. Do this part.
Oh. Respucia, I hate to break it to you, but I think Norbit is in love with Kate, and I think that y'all's relationship are starting to fall apart.
There's no way that he would go with a skinny bitch and get rid of all this.
Is that true, Norbit? Is that true, Norbit? Do you like all of that?
That's right. I love my chocolate drop.
All right.
I like Kate. She's nice. You don't like it. You have no friends. So you're not have no friends.
All right, well.
You like this? Come on, open your mouth. He can't do that. Only Rasputin.
Norbit, how do you feel about that?
It's true.
Okay.
It's pretty true.
I think you prefer with Kate, though, and not Rasputia.
I don't know. I
Okay.
don't know. Right?
All right. Well, everybody, it's time for La Brea and the real Ian. So welcome the real versions of Norbit and Rasputia. Don't they sound just like them? He talks like Norbit, she talks like Rasputia, has the whole wig and outfit and all of it.
My nails off.
Do you wear this wig in everyday life, or is this just for the act?
Just for the act.
Oh, okay.
I'm all natural. You know, got my little afro little thing going on.
Now, I have to ask you guys, I was scrolling on TikTok and I discovered you guys. So what is making you guys stick to Norbit? Because I've seen that y'all are sticking to Norbit for the recent videos.
Well, I'll let her go in a sec, but La Brea has this whole lot of creativity and imagination up here that's on a whole other level.
It's the head, big head.
She just had this idea to just go with the throwback movies, the underrated movies, Norbit really struck hard. So it was like, and I'm an Eddie Murphy fan, grew up Eddie Murphy loving all my life. So she said, I got this idea, and I'm like, look, I'm 48, I don't know a thing about TikTok.
Exactly.
But she's like, hey, I got this idea, I want to do this, and just to create memories and laughs for ourselves, and it just kind of caught on, but she wants to do a lot of, especially the black movies, just the underrated comedies and different scenes, so yeah.
Now, I was going to say earlier, you look like the type that, she looks like she would drag you into the TikTok stuff. You look like you wouldn't even go on TikTok.
Guilty.
Absolute perfect depiction, yes.
But he's so good. Like,
I see, yes, I see.
And it's like,
well, thank you, but no, I think what it is, like, I played extras in a couple movies back in the day.
Okay.
I had a slight gift, but it's not exactly
something that you want to, yeah.
But it's fun. I enjoy doing these things with her. We're together 31 years, 21 married, and it's just a new way of creating memories.
31 years, wow. You don't see marriages last like that anymore.
Oh,
2 years and it's done.
Yeah, she was 15, I was 17.
Oh, wow.
And it's been ever since, so happily ever after.
Now, for the video that y'all made with the whole neighborhood, I saw that video because, remember, I was messaging her, and we were talking about the show, and then she was like, did you see the one where I had the whole neighborhood involved? So I went to look at it. Now, how did y'all make that happen?
okay, we have a strong neighborhood. We've been together, since my daughter was 16. So, it was really easy to say, hey, you guys want to be a part of this TikTok? And they're like, sure. And I'm just blessed to have neighbors like that.
Right, because
neighbors.
neighbors.
And family.
Yeah,
Blessed to have good neighbors in general. Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, you can go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I was saying, and a lot of my family members were involved as well.
And that's my next question. Does your family and friends actually watch your videos and stuff?
Not only watch, it's a lot of scenes that we did that they were actually in.
Okay, like the
I don't know if you've seen the wedding scene.
I was about to say, like the wedding one.
Correct.
Are y'all comfortable with y'all's family watching the videos, or?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. Definitely.
Listen, so I married into this family of hers, and they have a background in acting and music and everything, and they learn to laugh at everything in life. So that you're going to be around them. They're going to be the table, the room that's always lit up, always laughing.
Right.
Always something funny going on. So they're all the way in. They're locked in on it.
Now, I know that y'all have made a lot of videos on TikTok and stuff, and that one thing always makes the video go wrong. How many bloopers or wrong moments have y'all actually had?
Wow. A lot. And it's majority because, like you said, we keep laughing. It's like, okay, come on, guys. We did a video, the wedding scene. The wedding was 2 minutes, 22 seconds. It took us 5 hours.
Oh my
to do
God.
a 2 minute and 22-second video.
And it wasn't us though. It's most of the background act.
And they laughing and stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, they couldn't stop staying out of character. I mean, I laughed a lot of times, you know, but it's in us. But that's our blessing, but then our curse when we're trying to.
Right. But at least y'all have fun while y'all are creating, you know.
Absolutely.
Some people are miserable. Yeah.
That's what it's all about. Fun.
Exactly. Now, where are y'all originally from?
We're in Philadelphia.
Okay. All right. See, I'm all the way in Virginia.
That's my favorite place.
Really?
Which town?
Powhatan. I don't even know if it's common.
Never heard of it.
Let me see. It's on the other side of Richmond. It's real country, just trees, nothing out here.
My kind of place.
I know, right? I know, right? I'm not a big city person either. Nope.
Just like that show. I'm a city girl, and he's
I'm country boy.
He's a country
That's
boy.
how most couples are. One person, they love the city, and then the other person, they don't even want to be bothered with the city.
It's a good balance.
It is. It really is.
See, the issue with being out here is everything, restaurants, stores, it's a good 35, 40 minutes away. So, yeah.
In Philly, that's all we do is eat.
Me and you both. And I think Respucia in character, she eats a lot.
Absolutely.
Just in character, though. It's a real donut.
I thought those were props. I thought they were props.
The young kids say, Big Back. Oh, I'm the queen of Big Back.
Me too, but I don't know. My mom says it doesn't show on me.
My mom said that too. So I looked at my back.
But hey, we gotta enjoy life somehow.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, now with being a content creator and all this stuff, you know, some people, they like to make content creating like it's this simple thing. What is something that you want people to realize what it's really like being a content creator?
Wow. It takes focus, patience, dedication, and passion. You gotta want to do it.
Exactly,
you know,
yeah.
if you want to do it, don't have to do it.
Right.
You know, like before you press that, submit button. Just make sure everything is good.
Exactly.
Worthy of if you're looking at it. You know, make sure the scenery is correct and the lighting is good, and you should put pride into anything you do.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
But when y'all first started, y'all were just throwing stuff together. But now when you look at the stuff that y'all did first back then and then compare it to now, don't you see the difference?
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Because in the beginning, like we said, it was just for kicks. It was just something for the household to
right.
look at and the family to laugh at. And then it's like she started to get feedback, and that's what really started to like hit her on a different level. Like, wait a minute, they're watching. They're freeze framing. They're looking at everything. They're looking at every detail.
I had no idea.
So it made the perfection side of it come more into, the details really matter. So, yeah, but her passion, and like she said, the passion and the dedication, that's what drives it. It's like, you really got to have this in you. It's not for everyone.
Exactly, yeah.
Everyone has the ability, the capability to do it, but not everybody has that inner ability to really put forth content that people want.
And the thing that I love about y'all's videos is when you make them, it looks like y'all are actually saying the words. You know, some people, they're lip syncing. It's just all over the place. But you guys, y'all can mouth it mouth for mouth.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's very fun and to look back. And I started when my daughter was younger. My first TikTok, what was it called?
That was the
but the light switch, the switch.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
You just did a switch, and my daughter was, she was only like 6. And then they switched because they look just alike.
Yeah.
And to go back on there and look at it, she's 16 now. And I'm like, oh my God.
I know. But it's so good to have memories like that now. You can go back and look at it when you're bored or on a rainy day. You can just scroll through your videos.
Yes, I love that.
That's one of the beauties of the technology now, because I look back and I have like 2 childhood pictures.
Oh my gosh.
But now you look at our children, 16 and 7, and it's like, and they have
millions of pictures.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
But I guess
one of those generations.
I know. I was about to say. I guess back then we didn't have all the technology. Well, y'all didn't have all the technology, the phones. I was about to say. I know, right?
I'm about to say no. Me, right? We're old.
But see, look. A lot of people like to say I'm a young person with an old soul because I grew up with my aunt and uncle. See, and my aunt and uncle, they're 74 and 75, and I've always been around them. So I'm asleep by 7 or 8 o'clock at night, and I'm up by 5 or 6 every day, all dressed. You know,
I love it.
I'm just like an old person.
Rare to find. You are a true gift.
Exactly.
We gotta preserve you.
I'm grocery shopping at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. That's me.
Time.
Exactly.
The bird catches the worm.
Yep. And then with my job, when I first got hired, I was like, I don't want anything after 6 a.m. So my shifts, I go in at 4 in the morning. I'm out by 12.
I love that.
That's me.
Yep.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
So now that you're deep into your content creating, how long do you plan to work other jobs before this is just your only thing?
Well, see, I had originally quit my first job about 2 months ago because I was going to do this full time. My money had gotten up there on this show. But then I was talking to my aunt and uncle, and I get lonely when I'm in the house all the time, you know? So I was like, I need something to...
Social activity.
Exactly. So my job now, I'm only working 3 or 4 days a week. So it's something to just get me out the house.
Gotcha.
And it's like,
excellent.
yeah, 4 or 5 hour shifts. So it's not anything like, you know. I just needed to get out of the house. I can't.
Gotcha.
I tried it and nope. And then I'm in college too, so.
Excellent.
So yeah, I'm doing a lot, honestly.
My daughter.
You got the world at your hands right
Yeah, you're very well known. And my daughter's like, oh my God.
Really?
Really? Oh, okay, great. I said, I like him.
Now, when I first contacted you, were you shocked?
Yes. I thought it was a mistake. And I said, oh, he think of, somebody else. And then I looked again, and I'm like, he was I said, oh.
And I was very serious.
So honored. I'm like, very honored. Like, that's really an honor.
See, I was scared that you guys weren't even going to answer my message, honestly.
Oh, wow.
We don't get messages like that. So when someone messages us, we're like, oh,
yeah.
what's this? Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Okay. So yeah, it was an honor and a shock. And I'm still confused. Like, okay, we must be doing something good.
Well, we're making it happen, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I love that. Thank you so much.
Thank y'all. Well, anyways, that was Ian and La Brea on my show, and I'm sure they'll be back soon. But guys, thank you so much for coming on today.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Of course, and we'll be right back. Don't go far, 'cause guess what? Darius is just now getting started. I'll be right back. And we're back, and La Brea and Ian were excellent, and I had so much fun with them. Even after the interview ended, we were still conversating, and it was just, I love them already, and I just met them. But anyways, it's time for Post or Roast. So this is basically a segment where I'm gonna look back at embarrassing stuff that I posted when I was, first starting the social media and stuff. So today I'm gonna be looking at this picture that I posted way back in 2021. Don't ask me who I thought I was. I'm sitting there looking like I'm a model and everything, like, I don't know who I thought I was. I thought I was looking good. I had the big gap in my teeth, like someone I know, but I don't want to name them because I'm gonna be a nice person today. But look at me. But this is what we were talking about. Like when we said you look back at the things that you posted or did back then, and then you look at what you're doing now, and you're like, wow, what a difference. But anyways, don't go far, and I'll be right back. Don't go far, 'cause guess what? Darius is just now getting started. I'll be right back. And that was today's show, episode 2 done, and another episode done. I hope you enjoyed today's show as much as I did. Thank you, Ian and La Brea, once again for coming on here. I had a very fun time with you. You were one of the most fun guests that I've had by far doing all of this stuff. But anyways, thank you for coming on here. And guess what? I'll see you same time, same day next week at 7 p.m. And let me see, do I have anything to tell you? I don't think I have anything to tell you. I have another show appearance after this in like 8 minutes, so I have to hurry up and wrap this up. But anyways, I love you guys, and I'll see you next time on the Darius Owens Show. Bye!